Hi everyone, here from Las Vegas, Nevada, Mawipa Social Media. My name is Maria Almanzar. Today is it's the time is 4:37 p.m. Las Vegas time, and it's July 21st. Now I want to get into something that I heard from some YouTubers and some of my favorite YouTubers is one of them is Erica Fuller. She was talking about the comments and in her page. Now I'm here on her defense, and it's gonna hopefully I'll make it short. You know, she's such a nice lady, and I really like her content. I really feel that she is genuine when she says that she felt Lissandro's death. Lissandro is a 15-year-old boy who got killed on June 20th. His life was cut short due to gang members named Charios, and and he is survived by his mom, dad, and his brother and his sister. And so many things have been said about Lissandro, him possibly being in a gang or affiliated to a gang. Now, I don't see how that's possible, especially if he was in a police explorer post police academy. I can't see him being in a gang member if he is in a police explorer post. Even his mother and his father said it. So I don't see how this young kid, such a sweet kid, innocent by everything that was caused by his death and by gang members, by false, not false, but confusion of identity by a young guy named Jason. Anyway, and also by this young girl who set him up, and apparently he was going to give $5 to this young lady or to whoever he was going to give $5 to. I did comment on some of my favorite YouTubers, and I won't mention names because fairly enough, the people that I like, the YouTubers, they don't go around saying that they want you to subscribe. And hello, commentators, if you want to comment, you comment. That's only if you want to. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe. But I do tell you one thing. I do think that, and I will mention her name because I think that she's such a wonderful lady. I feel her genuinity, and I feel that she's authentic in everything that she says. I feel that her updates and her contents are very, very good. And another one that I really like, her name is Go Lightly. And I'm going to tell you something. I comment on some of those pages, okay? And some of these people can be really nasty, and they come out saying that, oh, well, you're only doing it because you want subscriptions or because you want people to subscribe. Well, hello, you don't need to subscribe. But I do tell you one thing, that if it was a celebrity who was asking you commenters who comment so much, if it was a celebrity who told you, can you please subscribe to my page? I'm sure that you guys would do it like that in a second, okay? And I'm only saying this because some of the commenters can be really downright mean, and actually say such a thing. Look at me. I don't want anyone to subscribe to my channel because I know how people are. They don't want you to to ask them to subscribe. Subscribe if you want to subscribe, and if you feel that my content is good enough for you to hear, or good enough for you to even listen, then subscribe. By all means, subscribe. No one is forcing you. Nobody's putting a gun through your throat. Nobody is twisting your arm to subscribe. But to say that somebody is doing it for subbies just to get subbies, first of all, she could say whatever she wants on her page because it's her page. And I'm only going on her defense because I genuinely feel sorry for the lady because she's going all out to give good information and good updates so that her followers can actually have good content and follow up on something that has happened in New York City, and that the only reason why this is so talked about. Lysandra is so talked about because we saw it. Okay, if we had not seen it, as like what she says, if we had not seen it, maybe we wouldn't have cared so much about it. Maybe we wouldn't have maybe we wouldn't have cared so much about it. But since we saw it live and on on that date when it happened and it went viral, that is why it is being so talked about. Like she really genuinely wants change in the Bronx. Any New Yorker who has ever been to the Bronx, I've lived in the Bronx, and the Bronx is not a safe place to live. Okay, I've lived in the Bronx. Okay, I know the Bronx. And so if you live in New York and you have seen that part of, that county or that whatever, well, that county, I'm going to say a county. It's really not a county, it's just a city, but I'm just saying, whatever it is, the reason why she's doing it is because she wants awareness. She wants people to be aware of their surroundings, but she also wants people to have awareness that there needs to be change and that the laws will not do that. They will not make change unless we stand up to what we believe is right. Okay. So, but like I said before, if this was something like a celebrity that was asking you commentators and you followers to do something and to subscribe to their page, right on, you would support it and you wouldn't even say shut up about it. You would, you would go and ooh ah rah and go and subscribe to their page. But because she's just a regular working hard woman, working hard lady, and she's a genuinely authentic lady, and she goes all out there to give you updates, and you're not supporting her page and you're not subscribing. So why are you there to comment, to give negativity and not to support her cause, her belief, and what she stands for? And also for Golightly too. That goes, for the same. And I only go to their defense because they're the ones who have really, and also a young man who puts in his religion and he talks about his, religion and how people should be and you should be and be spiritually aware. Just don't be so selfish. People today are so selfish. They're so selfish and they're so fast to judge others. And it's a sad thing. I hate to use the word sad because it is our society today only goes for the popular. If you're not popular enough, or if you don't look the right way, you don't say the right things, you don't do the right, and if you say things to be so that people can go and support a cause, like support, some kind of cause to make changes. Now, how can you be sick of someone who is updating you on a child who is 15 years old? And she has a child. I have a niece and a nephew who I raised. I wouldn't want this to happen to any of the children in the Bronx, or let alone anywhere in the country. Okay, so you to be so insensitive and comment about that she only wants subbies. I don't have anyone and no one. I only have 2 subscribers on my page. 2 subscribers, and I'm grateful that I have it, and I'm grateful for the 2 that subscribe to my page. But that doesn't mean that I don't care. That doesn't mean that I'm going to stop because you don't want to hear it. It doesn't mean that I'm going to stop because no one is commenting on my page. It's not going to stop me from believing and standing up to something that I believe in. Okay? And this is also another thing, that we do not empower one another. Okay, when I'm saying empower one another, I mean as a unity, as a community, because you have to understand that this is a community. It's a community of people who go out there and give, others the power to talk, to speak, and to comment, not on negativity, but on positivity, and how we can make change in our community. and how we can make awareness to something that has been happening years and years and years, and it's only being aware of now because of a child was recorded, on his death, and we still want it to be shut up about it. Don't say anything anymore about it. We're sick and tired of hearing about it. Instead of making a change, instead of uniting, and instead of making it, known that we're not going to take this kind of action against our children being manipulated, being killed by gang members, But if it was a celebrity who was asking you to do it, you would be right on and support it. Well, guess what? That's not fair, okay? Because if a celebrity is asking you to do it, then you are a two-faced, okay? You are a hypocrite, because many celebrities have not even gone on live and have even mentioned about Junior. And here's a woman who is willing to do so and not even asking anyone for you to subscribe to her page. She's not pulling out a gun and actually telling you to do that. Okay? So, be a little bit more nicer, people, okay? Because we're only doing this because we care, because we have children, because we have a niece or a nephew, because we have brothers and sisters, and because we have a son or a daughter. And you wouldn't want this to happen to any of your family members. Okay? You would be just like we are, trying to make awareness of something that's been happening for so long, and that it should finally, that because of this one death of this child, unfortunately, it has, it has been out there, publicized, or whatever you want to call it. It has been, been in the news. It has, over and over again, and his mother. And it's also another thing that people are saying that she made a GoFund, or whoever made a GoFundMe, they want to get rich over it or whatever. The lady, she just lost her son. It's been a month, and already people are assuming that she wants to get rich over a GoFundMe. Really, people, we need to wake up. We really do, because even if it's her son that posted something like that, and her son is trying also to help his mother out, and his little brother who just died, who was killed by gangs. Do you think this woman is really thinking about getting rich anytime soon? No, I don't think so. I really do believe that, and something that it's so incredible to me how people jump to assumptions that this lady went to her own child's academy and graduated for him, and took his certificate of completion. It's so sad. Our society has come to a nothing, really. I am saying this to you guys, that if it was a celebrity that asked you to follow, to subscribe, you would have done it without even thinking that celebrity, all that they want is for you to support them, and not really for the cause of it, but really to subscribe and to get money out of it. Okay? So stop harassing and stop, being so hateful. If you're going to subscribe, do it because of the bottom of your heart, because you feel that she's doing something genuinely good. If you want to subscribe, do it for Alessandro. Do it for the fact of just to hear good content. But don't go out there and just blast somebody because they're doing something for their audience, for their viewers. The least you can do is subscribe. So what? You're subscribing. So what? It's gonna kill you because you're subscribing. No, it's not gonna kill you. It's not gonna kill you. But you are willing to do it for a celebrity. And that's what kills me, is that you're willing to do it for celebrity. But hell no, you won't do it for one of your people, for one of the, underdogs or whatever you want to call them. You're not willing to do it for somebody who's genuinely, really wanting to make a change. Okay? So think about that. And instead of trying to put each other down, let's empower one another. I don't need for you to subscribe for me to get out a message. I don't need you to subscribe to my page for me to empower another person that I believe is doing a good job. I don't need you to give me a subscription or to subscribe to my page in order for me to believe in a cause. Because I'm going to do this regardless if you subscribe or not. I'm going to go to my YouTube every day and I'm going to think of something that I believe in to make it better for someone else. Because somebody might be listening to my page or might be looking or just browsing around and happen to pop up to my page, But I don't need anyone to subscribe to anything in order for me to bring out a message that I believe in. I love Erica Fuller. Do not stop what you're doing. I love Miss Golightly. She is awesome. She is great. I love both of you. I also love that guy that puts in the religion stuff because he's such a great guy. He's such a great Christian. He includes the Bible and the good word of the Lord. Okay? And he's actually doing this because he just wants people to have awareness and seek God, because we need to seek God. Even I need to seek God, who has such low faith. Okay, so we need to empower one another. And yes, I do have low, but it doesn't mean that I don't believe in the cause. It doesn't mean that I am like, okay, I won't subscribe because I don't believe or because I have little faith. No, I subscribe or I comment because I think that what they're saying, it holds truth. It holds somehow, in my mind, it's truth. So before you go out and say or assume, okay, just think about it. Just think about what she's saying or they are saying, okay? Because we don't know anyone. We don't know how she goes about her daily life, and we don't know how she truly feels inside. Let's pray for one another. Let's pray for good things to happen, okay, out of this tragedy. Let's unite. Let's not, just not be negative, but let's unite. Let's love one another. Let's empower each other, because empowerment really is about making others feel good and having the strength so that we can make that other person feel better. Okay? Instead of bringing negativity, we need to empower each other, man, woman, even the young kids who are in this generation, who feel that they don't have anyone to go to and uplift their self-esteem. We need to love one another, but we also need to love ourselves first. That's the most important thing, is to love ourselves so that we can go around and have good energy for those who really believe in a cause, who really believe in betterment and a better lifestyle or a better life, or or some kind of change so that we can have better in our lives. I'm sure that nobody wants bad, and if you do, then you're crazy. Okay? Let's support one another. Let's not put down one another. Let's support. The same way you support celebrities on their brands. Support one another. Support her cause. Support her page. Support others. Don't minimize their content. Don't minimize what they have to say. Okay? Stay tuned for other great stuff coming up, and hope that you guys have a great weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Be safe. Las Vegas, if you're